Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 3 of our Toronto Huskies franchise, and we are going to be in the 3-1-2 in America's third largest city, the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, at the NFL's oldest stadium, Soldier Field, which opened up in 1924. It's going to be 103 years, which will be 2024. So, check out the weekly awards here before we get at today's episode. Last episode against Houston, we won pretty big over the Texans. As a matter of fact, a huge victory for us Huskies. Joe Flacco, 10 for 12, 206 pass yards, and 4 touchdowns on the day. Adoree Jackson, 2 tackles, 2 INTs, and had a pick 6, and I think his first interception was returned for a touchdown. So without further ado, we'll show you the team uniforms of what teams will be, of both of the uniforms that the teams will be wearing today, and we'll see you at kickoff. Alright, the Chicago Bears will be wearing their alternate orange jerseys, which made a comeback in the 2018 season, which every Bears fan, I think, was anticipated to see the orange uniforms, even though my favorite color is orange. That's why I chose these uniforms for today. And for our away uniforms, we're going to be wearing our white jerseys with gray pants and gray socks. So without further ado, we'll see you guys at Soldier Field.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Toronto Huskies.
Alright, it is kickoff time here in Chicago, Illinois. A 6-hour drive to Hermitage, Pennsylvania. So that's like a 6-hour drive west. So if you're taking I-80 west, if you drive for 6 straight hours, Chicago is your destination if you're in Hermitage, Pennsylvania. So Ben Roethlisberger steps onto the field for the first time in this episode. We're going to use the Dragon spacing pass play off first down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Roethlisberger back to pass, scrambles this one out. He throws it out to Chris Godwin, so he claims that reception for about 21-yard. That was a 21-yard reception there that time. So we're going to use a PA post shot on this first down and 10 still. I'm thinking my target will probably be Antonio Brown, because he did a really good job last episode against the Texans, because 150 yards receiving, that's how much he had last episode. So that's something that you don't get to see too often, but I find that pretty amazing. As I would say, Antonio Brown claiming that reception, gets that into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be Antonio Brown's first receiving touchdown of the game, so they're going to lead this one 7-0. Alright, now first down and 10 from the 35-yard line here in Chicago. Justin Fields, the Ohio State product, throws that football. Turns out to be incomplete there that time, so this will be a second down and 10. We're going to blitz here on the defense, so they're at the 35-yard line. So they're going to hand this off to David Montgomery. He gets stopped there, lost about 2 yards on that play. Third down and 12 now here for the Chicago Bears. So it looks like Chicago, they want to get that first down. They don't want to end up being 4th and 12. So Justin Fields makes his second incomplete pass, so this will result in a 4th and 12. So we'll be ready to return the punt with Golden Tate III. So Chicago punts this away, and Golden Tate will be ready to return. He uses that juke move, though, And he is returning this one. He gets quite a bit of daylight there, and it looks like he's going to return this one to the end zone for a touchdown. And now it's going to be 14-0. Supposedly, it's an 86-yard punt return for a touchdown. And this will be Golden Tate's first punt return for a touchdown this season for the Toronto Huskies. So, Toronto leads this one 14-0. We're going to take a break. Alright, 3rd down and 6 now, beginning of the second quarter. And we're up 14-0 here in Chicago. So Justin Fields, he gets sacked. The ball is out. The Bears do recover just in time. Carl Lawson with that sack. But the answer to the question, what I was about to say was, do they get a first down? The answer is no, they do not. This will be 4th and 19 from the 48. They punt this away. They're at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. I'm thinking about using the Z-spot pass play on 1st down and 10 from the 26. So Roethlisberger passing this one out to Corey Davis, gets it down at the 37. Roethlisberger is has 100 yards passing today, surprisingly. So we're going to run the ball with Le'Veon Bell. So Le'Veon Bell has the ball. So he is going to get stopped by this talented Chicago Bears defense. They know how to play some football, and so do we. So 2nd and 4 now here for Ben Roethlisberger and the Huskies. So they're back to pass. So they're going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown. He will claim his 2nd touchdown of the game. So that is a 31-yard touchdown, and the Huskies will lead this one 21-0. And we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Alright, 2nd down and 3 now. Justin Fields, he's ready to throw the football there. He throws an incomplete pass, 4 for 7, 20 yards. And this will now be a 3rd down and 3 from the 36. 1:52 to go in the first half. And he throws it, Justin Fields. That's an incompletion. Could have been intercepted, though. But unfortunately, it was not. So this will be a 4th and 3 from the 36. Chicago punting this out. And we will be ready to return the punt. And we get stopped there at the 40-yard line. So 1:37 to go in this first half. We're going to use a Y quarter pass play on 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line. And we're actually going to throw this one out to Rob Gronkowski. And Gronk gets a 1st down at the 22. So Ben Roethlisberger, he's only 75 yards away from getting 1,000 passing yards for the team. I'm not saying Roethlisberger himself passed for 1,000, but his teammates did. I thought we had the reception there for a moment, but we didn't. So we're going to use that Y corner again to think of our strategic game plan. So Roethlisberger throws this out to Gronkowski, gets it down at the 8, 193 yards for Gronk. Well, Roethlisberger passing-wise today. And 1st and goal, Roethlisberger passes this one to Gronkowski. That's a touchdown. And this will now be a 29-0 lead because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here. So we're going to go to the goal line, use the power O run play. And we're going to hand this off to Le'Veon Bell, and he gets it into the end zone. That is good. All right, and we claim an interception. KJ Wright claims the first interception of the game for the Toronto Huskies. So Toronto has a takeaway. So Chicago got its first turnover this game, and Corey Davis claims that reception. That will be a first down. So we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, it is kickoff time, beginning of the second half. So they're at the 35-yard line. Third quarter has just begun here in Chicago in the Windy City, and the Bears have not even scored a touchdown in this game. So this will be a first down and 10 from the 32. And we're going to blitz here on the defense, first and 10. And they're 3:57 to go in the third quarter. They're going to hand this off to David Montgomery. And he runs the ball. He gets stopped there at the 33 for a gain of 1 yard. Actually, 2 yards, as a matter of fact. 2 yards. So second down and 8 from the 33. So they're going to fire this one out to Allen Robinson. He gets that first down at the 44. So he's had one INT, Justin Fields. So this will be a first down and 10. So Justin Fields, he's trying to aim his way to get his first touchdown of the game. Remember, before this game, he only threw one INT. He throws his third interception of the year. And KJ Wright with another interception. So Wright, he knows how to read the quarterback and claims that interceptions, and he returns them, which is good because our defense wants to be that number one championship worthy team. So second and 2, PAY drag wheels. So Roethlisberger back to pass. Fired this one out to Gronkowski. Claims it one-handed. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's now going to be his 5th receiving touchdown of the year. So we have 1,022 passing yards this season. Congrats to our quarterbacks for the Toronto Huskies. This is only week 3, by the way. So this is a major accomplishment by our offense. There is a hit stick, and we made a fumble recovery, and this is going to be a touchdown. So so that's now going to be 43-0. So Golden Tate there, he knew when to recover that ball because the ball was out. The Chicago return team was not paying attention to where the ball was, so as soon as he got knocked out, the ball went loose and Toronto recovered. So Chicago allowed 14 rushing yards and we have 251 total yards. So we're going to take a break here and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now we're on offense. The Chicago Bears did score a touchdown, but I used that super sim. So Gronkowski claims that reception. So Ben Roethlisberger, he's only a yard away from passing 300. So in today's episode, so I'm thinking we're gonna not use any more Gronk today because he did a really good job receiving wise today. So I'm gonna put him in for some Jordan Hicks. So we're gonna use a PA slide pass play on first down and 10. Roethlisberger, back to pass, fired this one out to Jordan Hicks, the former Arizona Cardinals linebacker. Now, this is a 2nd and 1, so he has 308 passing yards today, which is surprising to see. It's really surprising because, A, we're winning this game by about 36 points, and 2, we know how to rule our offense. So we probably have one of the best offenses in the league right now. So Roethlisberger, he's going to pass this to Zach Ertz, the former Philadelphia Eagles tight end, gets a first down, and clock's winding down pretty fast here. So this concludes the third quarter. Here is downtown Chicago skyline. I know it's a rarity to see NFL stadiums with downtown skylines within the view. I mean, Pittsburgh, you can partially see it, but you can't fully see it. So fire this one out to Zach Ertz. Jumps on into the end zone. That is a touchdown. First receiving touchdown of the game for Zach Ertz. And the Huskies will lead this one 50-0. 7. All right, it is kickoff. It is punt return time. 4th down and 13 from the 27, and we got some Golden Tate here. You guys saw on that hit stick kickoff, he returned it for a touchdown. So he decided to be the defensive player while playing offense. So this is 1st down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Roethlisberger off to an awesome start today. Throws this one out to Antonio Brown. He gets stopped there at the 30-yard line. Nearly 400 passing yards. So if he gets a 1st down, he will have 400 passing yards this episode. So it's kind of surprising how you really don't see this too often, but it's such a rarity to find superstar players claim for 400. So superstar quarterbacks to throw over 400 yards. So 1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line, 2:43 to go. Roethlisberger passes this one out to T.Y. Hilton. And Eddie Goldman appears to be down and injured for the Chicago Bears defense. So 1st and 10 from the 16. Roethlisberger back to pass. Firing this one out to T.Y. Hilton. Gets stopped at the 1. So 17 for 19. 407 yards. And we're just going to, use the Saint splicing pass play. So Roethlisberger throws it out to T.Y. Hilton. That is a touchdown, and that is going to be a 58-7 lead because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here. And we're actually going to take a small break after this 2-point conversion. So hand this off to Le'Veon Bell. Does he get this in? Yes, he does. All right, 1st down and 10. Justin Fields scrambling here. He's going to run for the 1st down. So he is going... Nobody's trying to stop him. He gets it at the 1-yard line for a 38-yard run. So that's not too bad here. So we're going to blitz using the 46 defense, actually founded by the Chicago Bears in the mid-1980s. So that's how they became that 15-1 championship team and won. So Justin Fields runs it into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's now going to be 58-14. All right, it is kickoff time here in Soldier Field. And we're ready to return this kickoff. Golden Tate returns this one. He gets stopped there at the 43-yard line. So a minute 15 to go in the 4th. I'm thinking about using a run play here. We're going to use a stretch alert X smoke run play. So we're going to hand this off to Le'Veon Bell. So we're going to use that juke move. He gets stopped there at the 31-yard line. So that will be a 1st and 10. Clock winding now pretty fast here. So we beat the Chicago Bears by 44 today because 58 minus 14 does equal to 44. So we use that juke move there. Get stopped at the 25. So 2nd down and 3. We're going to use a quick slants route here. So Ben Roethlisberger, we're actually going to run it in just to get that 1st down. So he uses that juke move, gets stopped at the 19. We'll see you at statistics. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next episode. All right, Ben Roethlisberger, 158.3 pass rate, 18 for 20 there, 408 yards, 6 touchdowns on the day. He is going to be Offensive Player of the Game, offensive player of the week. Justin Fields, 55.5 pass rate, 13 for 22, 142 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 INTs on the day. Justin Fields had a rushing touchdown. He ran for 38 yards and then ran it in for 2. Rob Gronkowski, 6 receptions, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Antonio Brown, 109 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. T.Y. Hilton, a touchdown. Zach Ertz and Allen Robinson, who I forgot to film because I was on Super Sim, so I do apologize for that. Defensively here, Carl Lawson had 1 sack. Shaq Lawson had 0.5 sacks. So did KJ Wright. By the way, Carl and Shaq Lawson are not related, but they do have the same last name. So, fumbles. Lawson and Williams had a fumble, so there were fumble recoveries. And it was Golden Tate who made that fumble recovery for a touchdown. Golden Tate in the first quarter did have a 95-yard punt return for TD, so that made it very spectacular. So that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you see you guys soon, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great Friday, everybody.